Hello students, let's read the problem. And it says, the table below shows the ordered pairs of the quadratic function f. What is the range of f? So I'm looking for the range for my quadratic function, which is given to me on a table. So sometimes looking at numbers on the table might not be the best thing to do. We can still analyze it, but one of the things that you might want to try doing is graphing it, okay? Because if you graph it, then you can see the behavior of the quadratic function. But I still want you to analyze the graph before we graph it. Let's look at the table. So first of all, I don't know if you noticed, but there's a pattern that I can see that is happening. For example, I see that the y value 7 is repeating right here again. And then the y value 13 repeats again. The one that is not repeating, it's the one in the middle, which is 2 and 5. Well, guess what? 2 and 5 is your vertex, okay? And I know it's the vertex because after that, all the numbers have one that is opposite of the other one, like 1 and 7, but then 3 and 7. Okay, 0 and 13, but 4 and 13. So that's like a key feature that we need to be able to identify. But I know for sure 2 and 5 is my vertex, right? And then from there, we keep on checking on the following numbers. But like I said, if you are still not sure about what they mean by that's the vertex and all that, we can actually graph it, okay? And again, we don't need to graph all the points, but we can graph the ones that we know for sure makes a difference for us, right? For example, the vertex. So the vertex is 2 and 5. So I'm going to go to 2, which is right there. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 right here. This is my point 2 and 5. After that, I'm going to check for 1 and 7. So 1 is on the left and 7 is a little bit higher than that. But then I look at the other with green, which is 3 and 7. That's 3 and 7 is right here. So that's what I meant by the numbers kind of repeat. Now notice how my lowest point here, right now it's 2 and 5, which is the vertex, right? After that, notice how I can connect the points and it kind of makes like a U. Is that right? And I can go to the next one. For example, 0 and 13. 0, 13 has to be a little bit higher. I don't have the line for that, but that's okay. We can just get an idea. And the last one is 4 and 13, which is going to be at the same height, but at 4. And if we connect them, that's how my line kind of looks like now. You see that? So I know for sure the vertex helps me to find the minimum or the maximum. So I know that right now I can look at 5. Okay, because remember the range has to do with the y-axis, okay, which is right here. This is my y. So if I was to want to build a fence, my fence will be right through here, which is positive 5. But then on the top, I don't really have a stop because I could actually keep on writing numbers, right? So the least number that I have for that range is a positive 5. After that, all the numbers, notice how all my numbers are higher than a positive 5. Okay? So that's the relationship that I want you to see between the table and the graph. So my range, it's all the numbers greater than or equal to a positive 5. Right? So what will be my answer for that? Yes, it will be answer letter B for that.